Hi everybody, this is Matthew Kenslow, and this is a very important video, especially if you've been following my story and my journey through autism spectrum disorder and my experiences, or if you're just now starting to get to know me from August 2020 to years onward, then this is a very important video. As a lot of you watching this know, I am the royalty published author of this award-winning book, Juggling the Issues, Living with Asperger's Syndrome, which has been making a difference to people in every continent except Antarctica, and I'm very blessed to see how much it's helping a lot of people. But there's a very important thing that you've got to know about autism. I did allude to this in my April Autism Awareness and Acceptance Month video called It's Time to Stop Running, and I always linked as like a go-to video, but I want to make a more well-established go-to video on a specific subject, and it deals with what us autistics need to do, and that's to release things and not bottle things up inside. And I do have a science demo analogy, but that's probably for another video. We have to talk things out, and I'm not the only person who has autism that says that. There's another YouTuber that I follow from the United Kingdom, and he also says the same thing, and of course I agree, because that's my catharsis, that's my release. So I've been posting a lot of autism awareness videos, explaining what autism is and my first-hand experience, and especially my book talks a lot about it. But there are some videos where I'm just responding to somebody or maybe even a group of people, and it's just it's my way of releasing things. But it's also, a way of exposing things that it's just to expose that bullying, discrimination still occurs today. And if I'm being treated like that, then a lot of people are being treated either worse or not as bad. But still, people are being treated like that, and it really, as an autistic, it really stays in the heart and mind for pretty much forever, and in this life until you release it. And that's part of what I am doing. It's not that I devalue or don't believe when I get compliments from people, and I've gotten comments from around the world from friends of mine that I make that I've made on YouTube, just telling me like, you're a very special person, you're a very good guy, don't let these things get to you, and you have a calling and everything. And I understand all of that, and I'm very appreciative. In fact, it does make me feel good. It really makes me feel special inside. But then I worry in the future, like if I have to make such a video where it's a video of exposing what happens, but I don't mention any names that would identify, like first and last name or anything that would identify anybody. But still, I'm still releasing it, and what I worry about is that those same people are going to keep on watching these videos ever so often, periodically, and thinking, did you even hear what I said? And yes, I did, and I believe it. I believe what you said. I don't just know what you said. I didn't just read what you said, but I believe what you said. So I'm just making this video to make a point that I hear what you say, I believe what you say, I'm thankful for what you say, and I don't allow whatever it is I'm talking about to run my life or to ruin my life. But it's just my way of releasing, and that goes with any autistic. Now, not every autistic, I'm not saying that every one of them should go out publicly like this. It's just I'm choosing, along with other autistics, to get out there so that we could be advocates for people who don't have the courage to do the things that we do, like getting out there publicly. And also, I've been contending for months now that if I don't say anything, if I'm silent, then I'm no different than a bully. And that's also why I'm coming forward too, to advocate for people that don't have a voice, especially for people with autism, or anybody who is discriminated against based on things that they cannot help, whether they're born with something or something happened in their young life or something happened in their older life that was irreversible, and now they act the way they act, and it's probably not their fault. And even if it is, or if they were clumsy one day and something happened, then everybody makes mistakes. And so that's the premise of this video. In April, I actually made YouTube videos explaining some of the things, the pros and the cons. Some videos were some of the tedious things that we face, and others were telling about what things have happened to us by other people socially. But I have came forward from April to the present day with a couple of videos, and I do intend to make more videos, because if I'm silent, I'd be like a bully, and if I don't make them, then I'm just going to hold it in, and it's just going to really tear me down. Because some of the stories that I have to tell, I've been holding in from a matter of months to a matter of years to a matter of several years, maybe over half a lifetime ago. And I have learned the hard, detrimental way: do not hold things inside. I mean, a lot of people who don't have autism, I'm probably not saying everyone, but a lot of them have coping strategies, and they're able to hear it, take it, and then just go on with their lives. We people who have autism, it's like we can never forget, or at least most of us, because I shouldn't say, because I don't know if everybody is like this, but most of us, we cannot forget. And if we think back on something that have been done to us, then the amount of pain is as if it happened a couple of seconds ago and such, and that is being literal right there. I hope that what people get out of these videos is that we're no different than anybody else. It's just how our mind operates. We have a lot of good contributions to society. We're usually nice and helpful, and hopefully they'll just stop. That they would literally stop treating us like trash sometimes, honestly. That they would just, learn to accept us for who we are and be nice to us, and maybe smile and wave to us instead of staring and laughing and giving looks, because I received all that personally, and I know other people have received all that as well, and unfortunately worse. If they have that personality that if people just don't act the way they do, I'm just going to bully them and laugh at them and run away from them and tell my child not to have anything to do with them, which has happened to me or so. A lot of people look at me and I've experienced all that just because of who I am, how I look like, how I sound like, and everything, which has got to stop. That's the point of these videos, and I've got to share these things, share my heart, and also offer encouragement at the same time. I believe that everybody has a life, and they could accept that life if they choose to. So I don't want to take that approach where I just ignore them either, ignore the bullies. I don't want to take that approach, because I see potential in everybody, and they just need to experience love. And that's why you've probably seen a couple of my videos when I'm responding to the most vilest, hatred induced comments that I've received. And I'll link those in the cards above. But you saw how I treated back. I turned the other cheek, and I treated him back with love, pretty much. I responded back with love, and that's what everybody's got to do. And besides, the facts are is that people who are treated like this have been bullied and mistreated when they're younger. Like, we would be a couple more people ignoring that person, making them feel bad and such. And of course, I'm not inundating anybody. I know I'm not ever going to be around them like 24/7 until they're nice. I mean, not like that at all. But just be patient, pray for them like I always do, and just wait it out, pretty much. But at the same time, I don't choose it to run my life or tear me down. I mean, I still do what I love to do. I volunteer for Rangers. I'm entering my 8th year, mentoring boys from K through 12. I juggle for elementary schools, in which I'll probably be juggling for every Newport Mesa Unified School District and Capistrano District schools to offer my encouragement and more. And I also, just do what I love to do. I'm pursuing my education. I'm pursuing a bachelor's in biochemistry, so I'm not letting what other people say, like tear me down. So if you're a person, past, present, or future, who have commented on these videos, who have really offered their support to me and said, like, don't let these get to you, or you're a very smart person, thank you so much. It really makes me feel better. It makes me feel better and good knowing that, and I humbly thank you from my heart for those comments encouraging me. So thank you very much. So anyway, that was my video, and have an excellent day.